Hi, my name is Rob Scott from UC Today News, and in this session, I'm joined by Mark Bunnell, COO from Wave, and Ryan Kahan, CEO from CallCabinet. And today we're going to be discussing the launch of their new partnership and how they're helping partners and customers deploy faster and more flexible solutions to enterprises spanning the globe. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Good to see you both, and thanks for joining me. Really keen to hear more about this partnership. Ryan, first of all, can you elaborate on this new alliance and what you aim to achieve through this partnership?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really exciting partnership for us. I guess what we're looking to achieve is to expand our partner base to make ease of deployment, really front and center for our partners and our customers. And we're really excited about, what Wave has to offer and the technology that they bring to the party.
Great, Mark.
Yeah, we're excited about it as well. I mean, we look to, create an ecosystem for customers and partners to be able to spin up, services on demand. And, we look for the best practices and best companies out there to, start our ecosystem. And so, CallCabinet is definitely, changing the market out there with their flexibility and security components of call recording. And so we're really excited to have them as part of our iPilot ecosystem.
Fantastic. And Ryan, I mean, what differentiates this partnership from other alliances in the UC industry?
I think that, for us, we've always worked really hard to bring our customers flexibility. Our system is a true cloud-based deployment on a global scale that brings in multiple different types of deployments. We found out that our customers and partners are not focused on a specific type of deployment. Many of them are using many different types of systems, whether it be Teams, Cisco, Avaya, Zoom, RingCentral, you name it, and they're all using components of it. And what we've always tried to do is give them one platform, one single pane of glass view that spans the globe, allows them to log into one place to deal with all of their regional data sovereignty requirements, with all of their legal compliance requirements for recording their calls, and then building on that, giving them all of the analytics and data that they really require to get value out of their businesses. So for us, the Wave integration or partnership is fantastic because it allows the customers not only to have all of that, but to really deploy it in a seamless and quick way across the globe.
That's great. And Mark, I mean, how will this collaboration kind of enhance the value proposition of Wave, and its customers and channel partners?
Well, I think I'll echo everything that Ryan just said. I mean, we look at, again, needle moving partners that can really add value to our partner ecosystem. What we're finding in the market is that you would think with all this automation and efficiencies and things that, products like iPilot bring to the table, you would think that, provisioning and a consumption of services from different service providers would be getting, better broadly in the market. But what we're finding is that, with people moving around from different jobs, with the tech industry kind of laying off a bunch of people, there's a brain drain of knowledge that are happening in some of these companies. And so what we're seeing is that if you don't have something like iPilot, it's actually getting worse from service delivery and consumption of services. And so when we look at iPilot and what we're doing is we're trying to help carriers and operators and customers basically, kind of counteract that deficiency in the market. And so when you can, again, have a single pane of glass, you can have on-demand provisioning, you can get it now. Those are what, our partners should be most excited about, is that, they can control the things themselves. They don't have to be beholden to a carrier or an operator to do the things for them, when they can just have it at their fingertips and configure it however they need, because each customer and partner have different needs. They have, different use cases that they need to deploy services. They have different, call compliance and security needs from one user to another. And so those are the intricate feature sets and configurations that the iPilot integration with CallCabinet will enable partners to be able to take advantage of.
Yeah, that's really interesting. We seem to be continuing to operating in a more complex world all the time, don't we? So, I mean, Ryan, let's talk about opportunities and trends. I mean, you must see a lot from where you are. I mean, what are you seeing, that channel partners should be getting excited about right now?
I think that the world has changed a lot, since pre-COVID. Historically, we had customers and partners that were focused on a specific technology, that have all the skills in house to manage that technology. And these days, it's changing so rapidly. So we are seeing customers that have systems today, and in 6 months they may be on a completely different system or a completely different track, or alternatively have one system in one country and another in another country, or have 5 systems in one office, and they need to be able to move really quickly between those systems. I think that's part of the thing that that we're excited about with New Wave is we've always been really quick to deploy, because our system is a true cloud-based deployment, and because it was designed like that from the beginning, we're always up and running. We could, we always said, well, we can deploy or turn up a customer account in minutes, but the installation always took time, right? It was like, yes, we can do our part in minutes, but now you need to get a whole, partner customer deployment team in place. All of a sudden, that whole process can now take minutes. With the New Wave integration, we can take 10,000 seat deployment and literally have it deployed globally within minutes, which is, really exciting from where we stand. As far as the market is concerned, we're seeing that lead into customers demanding more and more integrations. And we'd like to think that we have more integrations than, any other, recording company out there on the planet. But then also taking the actual capturing of source data and turning that into real business intelligence. We're using our analytics and AI tools to really take that and provide value back to customers. For a long time, call recording in many regions has been a grudge purchase. Most of the time that it's been purchased is because someone in compliance decided, like, hey, you need to have recording, and that's what you have to do, else you're going to get, a $300 million fine. Now it's about how do we really give value to our customers and to our partners? How do they turn that expense into real actionable data that actually drives their business and drives their bottom line? So that's really where the really exciting phase of the business comes in.
Yeah, that AI and data intelligence piece is really firing up now, isn't it? And especially with the generative AI here, it seems to be delivering a lot more insight than ever before. Mark, any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, basically what we're about here at New Wave is choice, right? So what we've found is that every operator, carrier, partner, they all have very vastly different needs. And so it's about being able to mix and match, different services together, different compliance needs, security needs, different voice customers globally. So we have a ton of partners that specialize in tier one kind of global providers, right? Where they have various carriers all over the world. And they want to bring in lots of different carriers, different choice, different products. And so, when you have, very bespoke, different, customer needs and networks and use cases, you have to be able to provide all the different choices that someone may want. Because what's the good of having a single pane of glass if it doesn't do everything that, a customer may require? And so, that's where, relationships like this with CallCabinet are key so that we can then, service the, ever-growing needs of individual partners and customers.
Yeah, it's really interesting time. Mark, I mean, what's the best way for anyone to find out more, get in touch with New Wave?
Yeah, I mean, for this partnership, you can come to New Wave directly or to CallCabinet. I mean, we're like Rome, so all roads lead back to iPilot. So, we're happy to have our customers, inquire with each of our companies.
That's fantastic. Well, I'm afraid that's all we've got time for today. Mark, Ryan, it's been great talking to you today. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks, guys.
And thanks to everyone for tuning in. If you've got some good takeaways from today's session, do give us a quick mention on social and subscribe to our channel for more industry news and insight. I'm Rob Scott from UC Today. Thanks for watching.